Happy birthday, or is it anniversary? Yeah, anniversary. GameMasters here, and this year marks the 50th year anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons. Oddly, however, we've not really heard a peep from how Wizards of the Coast is going to celebrate it. So I thought I'd give a quick rundown on what we are aware of. We know that this year, 2024, should see a release of a new edition. Oh, we can't call it an edition? Set? Release, update, whatever we're calling it. It's going to be a new printing of the Dungeon Master's Guide, Player's Handbook, and Monster Manual. Although those are likely not going to be the hurrah, you're 50 type of celebration. Though we have been told that there will be an updated version, a sequel of sorts to the Gygax module, The Lost Caverns of Sonjkanth. And it's been hinted at that possibly other modules might return as well with updates. For the philatelists out there, stamp collectors, there will be a set of 50th anniversary D&D stamps featuring 10 different designs highlighting characters and creatures, and I gotta admit, those look kind of cool. Probably will collect them just to have them and not actually put them on an envelope. Evidently, there will also, too, be a D&D 50th anniversary lineup of Legos. And the images shown here were part of a contest that Lego held and are not, at least as best I know, they're not going to be what we ultimately get. Though I think a Lego-based beholder, that'd be pretty wicked to put together. Now, before we jump much further into this video, I first want to thank these anniversary supporters. Their contributions to the channel have made it so that I don't need to take on a sponsored ad for this video. And let's face it, we usually skip those anyway, don't we? If you'd like to contribute by becoming a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll leave a link down in the description. And of course, I'll add your name to this ever-growing list and you will get my eternal thanks. Miniature Makers WizKids will be putting out a pretty cool lineup of miniatures for D&D's 50th anniversary. Over 50 miniatures based on some classic artwork of monsters and NPCs found in the original setting. And guys, these look to be very, very cool. Now, bonus points if you can tell me down in the comments what book cover featured this devilish guy. There is a 50th anniversary edition wall calendar that features some old school artwork, but also new versions or variations of that artwork. Amazon currently has it, at least at the time of recording this video, and it can be found in some bookstores, although I've yet to actually see it, out there in the wild. I don't have a bookstore in my area, so I just haven't found it yet. And oddly enough, aside from the books that we've been told about, that new Player's Handbook, the new DMG, and the new Monster Manual, there is an adventure for Vecna, Eye of Ruin, a book about the making of the original D&D, that updated Lost Caverns module, and an anthology book, Quests from the Infinite Staircase. Other than that, Wizards has been strangely quiet about this 50th anniversary, so I'm going to speculate. If I were a betting guy, I'd say that we will see a surprise-setting book release this year of Greyhawk. Now, I don't have any solid proof of this, just pure speculation on my part, but to me, that just makes sense. Now, let's just hope that it won't cost $1,000 like the Magic the Gathering 30th Anniversary Edition did. While the things we've listed here are neat, and I think will be a cool way to acknowledge the D&D 50th anniversary, as I said, Wizards has been surprisingly, oddly, weirdly quiet about it. I mean, I get that we're only a month into 2024, and that's, I don't know. I mean, but there hasn't even been a tweet about it yet. Although, watch, as soon as this video airs, that's when D&D Wizards is going to post something. But there hasn't even been an adventure posted to D&D Beyond. Nothing. Well, I mean, we did get this kind of neat little splash image. I just find that odd. And I scoured my normal sources for any and all information that I could. And let me tell you, there just isn't much out there. I don't know if maybe the team that was head of this anniversary was part of who all was let go. I don't know. But that does beg the question, when will D&D's 50th anniversary actually begin? Let me ask you, what would be a great way for Wizards to celebrate the D&D 50th year anniversary for us, the fans? And that's not to invite anything snarky or dramatic. I'm genuinely asking, if you were in charge, what would you do for the fans of D&D to celebrate? What products or events would you get out there for the masses? Let me know down in the comments, and until next our paths cross, may you party like it's your 50th birthday. And these things were not made for beards.